Fuego, fuego, pure fire when this beat drops. Buenas noches, good evening. My name is DJ Michael Bert, beatmaker, music producer. And today I want to show you a beat which I made using a new VST. It's called Fuego by the company Sonic Nomad. I introduced this VST a few days ago with a short walkthrough video, and today I want to show you the first beat that I made using this new VST by the name of Fuego. This is Fuego, and in my first video I explained to you that Fuego comes with a lot of sounds perfectly apt for Latin music, from bachata guitars to merengue pianos, salsa pianos, accordions, organs, and so on. And it has these MIDI patterns here that will give you song ideas, song starters, and for example they sound like this. This one is called Son MONTUNO. What you can do with it, you can drag this MIDI pattern into your DAW, and then it will obviously play to the tempo of your project. In this case, I just opened a new session of FL Studio. It's in 130 BPM, and then the melody sounds like this. So what I did now is I bounced this piano line as a sample. I think I brought the speed down to 110 BPM maybe. And then I made it sound old by using the RC20 retro color and vinyl strip by Audio Thing, so that it kind of sounds like a sample from an old record, and it sounds like this. So this piano now became the sample around which I built the whole beat. What I had in mind was like a boom bap 90s type of boom bap beat using this piano sample with that Cuban flavor, right? It's called Son MONTUNO. So what I did is I took the sample I created, I brought it down, I think only one semitone, and then adjusted the speed to 90 BPM. That's the project for this hip-hop beat, and then the sample basically sounds like this. Needless to say that I already chopped it up here, you can hear that. Then I added a percussion loop, which is from an Afro-Cuban percussion sample pack, adding more of this Latin flavor. And I ran it also to make it sound older. I ran it again through an RC20 retro color, and the piano, the loop by itself sounds like this, together with the piano. Then I just added a classical boom bap beat, nothing too fancy, just kick, snare, little hi-hat, and a few percussion elements. The beat sounds like this. I mean the drums. Already processed, of course. I added a simple bass line using the Mellow Bass by UJam, a plugin company out of Germany, Bremen, one of my favorite companies for plugins these days. And they have this series called Virtual Bassist, and it gave me a bass line that sounds like this. I added some strings. The strings are also from Fuego. It's a preset called Strings Romantic, and these strings, I used Retro Color 20 on them, and the RC20 I mean, and I also used a plugin again by UJam, which is called Finisher Retro, to add another filter. Without the plugins, the strings just sound like this. Now using these filters to make it sound older, and also an EQ to cut out some of the heights, because there was a sizzle in the heights which I didn't need coming from those filters actually, and then it all sounds like this. Now altogether the beat is this. And the last thing I added to it is a small vocal sample by a song called Fuego. Those of you who are into reggaeton, old school reggaeton, might know it. It's from Yaga y Maki together with Tego Calderon. And in the sample we actually hear the voice of Tego Calderon saying Fuego, Fuego. Obviously I run this one through a filter also. And yeah, this is how I made the beat. Built it around a preset with a song starter MIDI pattern from the Fuego VST called Son Montuno, so I named this beat Fuego Montuno, and this is the finished product.